in beautiful Carpinteria, California, right on the coast. And we are at the Seaside Gardens, where everything here are native plants, all natural with no chemicals. Come and join us today. You're sure to have a really great treat. Whatever you do, keep your girlfriends away from this grass. It pokes you in the butt. We are in the Mediterranean now, and now I see why they choose to sit elsewhere. This is really sharp stuff. Everyone makes fun of my Crocs. Would you rather have me wear these? I don't think so. Look, it could be worse. There's nothing wrong with wearing Crocs.
Where'd you go?
Welcome to the Dr. Seuss Garden. And I don't know what rhymes with garden.
Larden.
Huh?
Larden.
Larden?
Marden.
Marden?
Dr. Seuss doesn't make real words.
This is South Africa, right in the heart of beautiful Carpinteria, California. Isn't this awesome? I think I smell rubber. Okay, kids, don't try this at home. Here's some awesome cattails, but normally this is flooded out. As you can see, the grass or the soil here is very, very sandy. That's what the cattails absolutely love. I made the mistake. She's answering the phone. Just say hello.
Hello.
I made the mistake of planting my cattail just in water, but you can't do that. You gotta have it in the sand. Then you have some awesome cattail. All right. That is. It looks like a spider plant gone mad. You know, you can't swing a dead cat in this town without hitting a palm tree. They're all over the place.
Why are you swinging dead cats?
Cut.
Oh.
I'd like to know where to find a banana when you need one. One thing I did not mention when we first started out is that when you come to the Seaside Gardens, they have an awesome, I gotta shoot something with my glasses. They have an awesome map that shows you the different areas of the garden. And they make all these plants available to the public as well. And they have it separated into areas, and all these plants are native to Southern California because Southern California has an unusual tropical-like environment. So if you're looking for native plants, this is the place to go. Are you filming my butt?
No.
All right. I know what kind this is. I believe this is native to the Santa Barbara area and to the islands. This is a date palm. It almost feels wrong doing this.
I'm the manager.
You're the manager.
I'm manager, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the beauty of Seaside Gardens really is that people can do their own gardening and they can do their own designing by getting ideas from our display gardens, and they can actually mix plants because we have about 3 or 4 sustainable gardens here, which means they're water tolerant gardens, so you don't have to use a lot of water.
And that's a concern in Southern California.
Absolutely, even though we just had this rain, before this rain, this recent rain, we were definitely in a drought, and we still may be low. So it's really important to us that we're responsible, and that's why we do that here, why we show people you can be responsible. So we have a Mediterranean garden, a South African, Australian, and our native garden. All 4 of those are very sustainable gardens.
That's great.
They take very little water, and so we're really part of those gardens. And you can mix some of our native plants all together with the South African plants because they're all adaptable, and they all take kind of the same water and soil.
Now, a lot of our fans are water garden fans, and so I did notice your pond with the big koi in there.
Yeah.
How old is the biggest fish in there, do you think?
Gosh, probably about 16 years old.
That big one in the middle is like a little larger than the one I have. He's a fat one. And what's the PondPlant girl without a pond? This is an awesome, awesome pond here in the Asian Gardens at Seaside. And as you can see in the middle there is water lilies growing. Kind of a off time of year for too many plants there in the water, but I don't know if you can see underneath. Looks like we got a little moss and an acarus going, and another floating plants. And these are Japanese koi in the water, as well as some regular cod goldfish. They are huge. And he eat your face off, won't he?
The oldest one, yeah.
Wow, he was big.
And that was the owner's. She brought them from her pond about 6 years ago when we built that pond. We built that pond about 6 years ago.
Now, there's something over here I wanted to explain to people.
Sure.
On camera. Now, I know what this is, but maybe you can explain it a little bit better.
That's the lotus pod. And we have, very proud of our lotus garden, which is in the pond.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
it hasn't really come up
Well,
yet?
right now they're dormant.
Okay.
And what happens, and the beauty of the lotus is that each year they die back.
Oh.
So we completely cut them down where you can't even notice, and I'll show you out there where they are growing.
Okay.
You can't even see, they're just about sprouting up. I mean, just the stems
I
are
saw
coming
the
out.
pots under the water. That must have been those.
Actually, no, those are lilies. But the lotus actually are planted within the pond in
Oh,
a very
okay.
small area, because as you know, lotus, if you do pond, lotus are invasive plants, and they actually originate from Egypt. But lotus will be, because you can kind of see in there the roots are coming up again.
Okay.
So they start to come towards the light.
So I
and
see you got that blocked off from the rest of the pond.
See this here, this does it. This big rock here blocks them.
Now, would the fish, do the fish eat the lilies and the lotus?
No,
or-
not really. Not really. The only problem we have is heron that eat the koi.
Oh.
Sometimes they'll eat some of the lilies, but very, not really.
Now, what do you do? I've had this problem with some of my friends who've had birds come in and eat their fish. Is there any way to try to keep the birds away?
We now have that sprayer.
Oh, the
that's,
scarecrow.
Activated by.
Can you see
motion,
that? It's
activated.
it looks like a little bird next to the cranes there.
And that has actually helped us a lot. And so has the dog.
So sprinkler, I'm familiar with that, and it's a good tool also for keeping deer and raccoon away from people who have those problems
Yeah.
as well.
The difference that I think in our pond that has saved us is that we have a deep pond.
Yeah.
And this is the only place where it's shallow where the lotus is. But that's very deep, so raccoons actually drown in it. And they know better not to go in there.
Well, that was it. How'd you like that? Catherine, super lady, takes care of the gardens. There's a lot more to see here. There's going to be a lotus festival in the spring, so we'll be coming back. Well, from the PondPlant girl to you, happy ponding, happy gardening, and isn't this great? All right, we'll see you again next week.